Mark Leibovich is chief national correspondent for the New York Times Magazine, also a CBS News political contributor. He is with us from Washington. Mark, good morning.
Hi, Charlie.
So how do you assess this tightening of the race in these swing states and a decline in some of the numbers for Hillary Clinton?
Well, I mean, swing states, they're called swing states for a reason. They do tend to go back and forth, maybe more than other states. I think this is a snapshot. I mean, all polls are snapshots, but this in particular does encapsulate the last 10 days during which the FBI investigation was completed. It was a rough few days for Hillary Clinton. I think this reflects that. I think in the big picture, though, I mean, I think that the upshot of the FBI investigation is that this will not be a long-term problem. I think this could be something she recovers from, but clearly the damage is done here.
So Bernie Sanders finally makes the endorsement, Mark. So are you thinking, what is the difference it's going to make? And now there's talk, was it enthusiastic enough?
I think that it was enthusiastic enough. I think the big question is how sustained this will be, where he goes from here, what the tenor of his convention speech, I assume he'll give a speech in Philadelphia in 2 weeks, is going to be, and whether he can just sort of keep building on this. Because, look, I mean, endorsement like this is not flicking a switch. It's actually the beginning of a process. It's the beginning of a reconciliation. And I think the next few weeks over this will be pretty pivotal.
Mark, what are you reporting and hearing about who Trump will pick as a vice presidential candidate by the end of this week?
Well, I mean, I hear the same three names everyone else does. I mean, Pence, Christie, Gingrich are the big three probably right now. There are arguments for any one of them. I mean, he said specifically yesterday he's looking for an attack dog. That would argue probably for Christie and Gingrich over Pence, who's not known to be, one traditionally. But look, I mean, I would not be surprised by any one of the three, and I assume we'll know something before Friday.
He's also said he's looking for someone he has chemistry with.
Yeah, I mean, I think that would probably argue for Christie, just because they've spent so much time together over the last several months. They're also Northeastern. They know each other. They've known each other for many years. They're old friends. I guess that would argue for it. But I think chemistry is a pretty low bar when you're doing one of these searches. I mean,
Yes.
The question is, are you going to do like each other? Will you grow together, right?
Yes.
Hey, Mark, we still don't know much about the RNC convention starting on Monday. Does that say anything to you?
It makes it interesting. I mean, what's really stunning to me right now, I mean, 4 or 5 days away from this, is that no one knows what's going to happen on the stage, no one knows what's going to happen on the floor, and no one knows what's going to happen on the streets. Those are the three big wild cards, which usually you have a pretty good sense of coming in. But there could be floor demonstrations. No one knows who the running mate's going to be. No one knows if there's going to be any drama in trying to oust Trump. So, yeah, I mean, it's certainly it's interesting. It's reality TV, which is probably what Donald Trump wants.
Well, we do know that we will all be there
Yes.
together.
Yes, we will.
With our own chemistry.
Yes, we will.
Absolutely.
With curiosity and enthusiasm.
Right.
Thank you,
Alert
Mark.
and available. Goodbye, Mark.
Thanks, everyone.